Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is KidLee, and these are my top 5 reasons why I'm excited about WildStar. For those who don't know, WildStar is a AAA MMO RPG that is currently in development at Carbine Studios. Let's kick this off with number 5, housing. I was a huge fan of the original Star Wars Galaxies, and to date, that game had the best housing system. Well, that is all about to change with WildStar. Not only do you get your own house, but you also get your own piece of land called a sky plot. The inside of the house features a full freeform placing system that allows you to place items wherever you want. Outside of the house, there is a plug system that allows you to build and place your own structures. Things like gardens, mines, crafting stations, windmills, and many more. Right now in beta, there are about 40 to 50 different buildings and 15 to 20 different base housing styles. You are also allowed to turn your sky plot on or off for public viewing. And the housing system does feature a neighborhood and a roommate system that allows your friends to have quick access to your sky plot. And if you're one of those people who is terrible at decorating, you can have one of your friends do it for you. Number 4 is paths.
Each and every one of you has chosen a particular path that will determine your responsibilities once we have arrived on Nexus. It is important that you are well informed of the imminent dangers associated with this choice, despite the fact that few of you will actually survive them.
In most MMOs, at the character customization screen, you pick your race and your class, then jump into the game as most everyone will see the same content. In WildStar, you are able to pick a path. This will be additional content that you will get to experience based on how you like to play the game. If you like to kill stuff, there's the soldier. If you like checking out every nook and cranny of the game world, there's the explorer. If you like building things and helping others, there's the settler. And finally, if lore is your thing, there is the scientist. I find the settler to be very interesting. Around the towns and other places in the world, there are these paths on the ground. It is the responsibility of the settlers to build these buildings for other players to use. Some of these items in which they can build are things like buff stations, vendors, and quest givers. Number 3 is PvP. Now, most MMOs at launch only have 2 PvP options, like open world and battlegrounds, or open world and arenas. Then over the next 6 to 8 months, or years down the road, they add more options. In WildStar, we are getting a ton right from the start. So let me go down the list here. We have got both rated and unrated battlegrounds. We have arenas, 2v2 and 3v3. We have open world PvP. We have a full PvP player rating system. And finally, we have war plots. Now, war plots is something new for the MMO PvP landscape. The best way to describe war plots would be to say violent housing. You and your guild or your PvP team get basically what is a fort. Then using a very similar system to housing, you are able to build up the offensive and defensive abilities of your fort, then go to war against another team. Number 2 is combat and breakout gameplay. During the development of this game, the devs knew they wanted to do something new and interesting for the MMO landscape. They experimented with a few different combat or aiming types, such as traditional tab targeting combat, crosshair aiming, crosshair soft targeting, and the MOBA style skill shots. In the end, they came up with a new system they are calling freeform targeting. This system takes the tab targeting idea and combines it with the MOBA style skill shot system and a few other smaller systems. Now, breakout gameplay is their answer to CC, disarms, and other stun type effects. As much as crowd control and these other effects are needed, one thing that players hate is when these effects are used on you.
Blind is a cool one. Because of freeform targeting, you can still use all your abilities. Nice job. You just healed a tree.
So, breakout gameplay allows you to counter these. All these new systems put together make it a new type of combat for an MMO that is going to be fun to play. And finally, number 1, humor and personality.
Nexus has just been discovered, and things are about to get real.
From the very beginning, when this game was first announced, we have seen a dev team who has shown us that this game and this team is full of life, and they have hit the funny bone in all of us.
Disorient actually rearranges your movement controls. What the Left is up and down is... Ah!
We have seen so many great promotions for this game. They tell us that this humor and personality will be all over the game. Personally, I can't wait to see what they have come up with. And that's my top 5 reasons why I'm excited about WildStar. So with that being said, everybody keep playing and have fun.
You know what I say? Those stiff-necked, knee-bending bastards want to fight? Then bring it on! Oops, you okay? I think that went pretty well, right?